Right, so what is up guys, SDPeasy here and welcome back to another episode of Lampard's Lounge. Now a fantastic one today as Chelsea have managed to reach the FA Cup final after beating Manchester United 3-1 in the semi-final. A massively dominant performance. We really played them off the park. I was really impressed with everything of the game. I actually watched it with my family down by the seaside because we went down there for the day. As you can see from my quite badly burnt neck. We won't talk about it in the comments, but I've got a video coming up from the beach with some amazing drone shots hopefully in the next few days. So look out for that one. But let's jump into this video. Right, Man United starting lineup. Gotta say, when I saw the starting lineups, I must admit, I sat there and said to my dad, I'm not sure about this. I wasn't 100% confident on Chelsea's, and I wasn't 100% confident on Man United's. Both teams, there was things I didn't like. I thought, personally, I liked the look of the three at the back Man United. I liked the look by Maguire and Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and Williams as the wing-backs. Fred and Matic I thought would work quite well in the middle. I was surprised Pogba wasn't playing. I thought they would go all out considering this is a chance to win a trophy in this season. So I was a bit surprised, and I've got to say I was very surprised by Dan James playing and not Martial. Personally, I think Dan James is a really poor player. Very average. He was bought at a time for Man United that made sense because at the time he was bought in to fill a hole where they didn't have players while players were injured. Now they're all fit again and Greenwood's coming through. I don't understand how he's making the team. He's just not good enough. Harry Maguire, we need to have a chat about this. Why is he worth £80 million? He is shit. He's so bad. He's so bad. He's terrible. There's so many highlights from that game of him just giving the ball away. He's rubbish. Really bad. I really don't rate him at all. I think he's absolutely dreadful, and it really did make me laugh when he scored an own goal. It really topped off the game for me that he scored an own goal. It was fantastic to watch. So I just dislike him. I think he is so shit. He's so overhyped. Bailly is easily their best centre-half. It was real sad, obviously, with his injury. Fernandes, I thought was poor. Did nothing all game. Rashford offered nothing. Obviously Fernandes got the goal there from a poor challenge from Hudson-Odoi from behind, but apart from that he offered nothing. None of the subs that came on offered anything at all. Greenwood didn't even notice he was on the pitch. Igalo did nothing. Pogba did nothing. He just got bossed about by Loftus-Cheek. Martial, nothing at all. Fosu-Mensah didn't even realise he came on. Seriously, their subs did nothing. I was really actually surprised with Man United. I expected a lot better, and I was really kind of a bit shocked at how easy they made it for us. And Chelsea's team, I've got to say, obviously Caballero is starting, obviously completely standard. That's nothing on Kepa. That's just he starts cup games. That's just how it works. I was a bit questionable of the team. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't sure about the five at the back. I wasn't sure how it worked. But I've got to say, Alonso and Reece James, absolute different gravy. As wing-backs, Alonso turned back into prime like Conte era, where he was like scoring 11, 12 goals a season. And James was one of the best players on the pitch in my opinion. Rudiger, Zuma and Azpilicueta worked well together, and I think it's quite clear to see where the problems come from at the back, because we look so more solid defensively without Andreas Christensen. So he can never play in that team again. The only player that will come into that for me is Tomori. Midfield of Kovacic and Jorginho, I was concerned. Kovacic was absolutely brilliant. He just bossed the whole game. He was so good. Jorginho, to be fair, fantastic game. I was a bit apprehensive about him, like I say, about him slowing down games in the last episode. But he also had a very good game. Mount, the best player on the pitch in my opinion. Giroud, very good movement, very good hold-up play. Willian had an okay game as well, to be fair to him. He got forwarded to create some nice chances. When the subs came on, I didn't really notice Abraham after he came on after only 10 minutes. We did only make late substitutions. Pedro, a very late substitution. Hudson-Odoi obviously gave away that silly penalty, which could have made things nervous, but it didn't in the end. But obviously I saw his apology on Instagram, and it's completely acceptable. Loftus-Cheek as well, I thought he did have an impact when he came on. Actually, he bossed Pogba about. I don't know whether you've seen the clip on Twitter of him literally just destroying Pogba, sitting him down and running around him. It was quite good to watch, I won't lie. But overall, fantastic. Couldn't have been more happy. Positives and negatives, it was like watching proper Chelsea again. It just felt like proper Chelsea. Like proper Chelsea of like the years of Mourinho managing us with Lampard, Terry, Drogba, Cech, Carvalho, Gallas, Makaleli, Arjen Robben, Damien Duff. I felt like those years. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was fantastic to watch. It felt like there was so much they wanted to play for the badge. The desire was there. They were fluid. They were confident. Everybody wanted the ball. They were happy interchanging positions. One does the overlap. The fluidity was lovely. Everybody looked confident on the ball. Of course, once again, we smashed it at Wembley. We always seem to. It's just a ground for us that seems to work. Man United have beaten us 3 times this season, and we absolutely destroyed them at Wembley. 4 out of 4 wins against Man United at Wembley. I saw that stat and I knew before kickoff even started we were going to win this game. I had a high confidence in us. And Mason Mount, put some respect on his name. He is up there. I saw this tweet this morning and I completely agree with it. The argument of Grealish or Maddison for England, put his name in there. Put some respect on that kid's name and he should be top of that list. Top of that list. It should be Mount, Maddison, Grealish. Facts. Facts. Mount has to be there. Phil Neville, I know he said this after the game. Phil Neville was praising him and I have to agree with it. Mount has to be in that bracket of consideration. He is so good. And considering this is his debut Premier League season, it's just worked out so well. What a player. And especially with the signings we're going to make, I imagine he's still going to keep some of them out of the team with how good he is. And he's such a fan's favourite. You just love to see it. The only negative I took from the game, because Man United were so fantastic, apart from obviously the penalty was a bit silly from Hudson-Odoi, is hopefully Eric Bailly is okay. It looked pretty awful. He took a nasty bang to the head and only about 30 seconds later took another nasty bang to the head. It didn't look pretty at all. He got back up and then pretty much just collapsed to the floor. They kept trying to stand him up and he was so dazed and out of it, and obviously eventually left the field on a stretcher in a neck brace. So hopefully he is okay, because that obviously wasn't nice to see. You never want to see that for any professional. So hopefully we'll see a message in a few days that he is okay and all well. But my thoughts go out to him. Hopefully he's okay and it's not a long-term injury. So he has had some bad injuries in his time. But yeah, overall, fantastic. So, like I say, into the FA Cup final against against Arsenal. I forgot they beat Manchester City. Of course, I think everybody was expecting a Man United-Man City final and expecting the Manchester derby. And now we've got a London derby in the final. So it could be good. I must admit, if I wanted either team, I wanted Arsenal in the final. However, they've been playing like the Invincibles the last few days, beating Liverpool and Man City. So God knows what they're going to come up with in the final, but it'll be an interesting game either way. A fantastic dominant performance. I was really, really happy with everything I saw. Hopefully you guys still enjoy this series, and like I say, we're going to continue it to the end of the season now. Not many games left. Hopefully we can still pick up, hopefully with Leicester's dropping points, we look like we're going to be picking up the top 4 place for the Champions League. We've got a very good chance of winning the FA Cup, and hopefully, you never know, we may come back against Bayern. You heard it here first, you never know. We may come back against Bayern. We've got a hell of good signings coming in. Havertz is being very heavily linked with maybe happening in the next few days, so that could be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here and hit that notification bell. We are growing an insane amount. I'm actually now monetized, and the money is starting to slowly trickle in, so we can put money back into these videos. So thank you so much for your support recently. Last videos have done fantastically. Subscribe if you're new around here, hit the notification bell. Every single day at 6 PM, a brand new banger, and today is the Chelsea video. Today's video is done, and we are out. Thank you very much for watching.
I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever.